Alright, so I'm making this video, bro, because I'm having a realization of what's going on in my barbering career. Y'all know I just finished school a couple months ago, and in school I thought I was pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was cool, bro. Like, I thought I could get out of school, because I was cutting constantly. When I say constantly, bro, I mean like constantly, bro. Like pretty much every Saturday, every week I was cutting. I wasn't turning down no cuts, and I was just doing my thing in school. Like, I had people asking me, you know, I've like all that, you know. I was still being humble, of course, but in my head I thought I was doing something. Soon as I get to the shop that I'm at, bro, it's like realization, bro. Like, reality hit. You're not as good as you think you are. And I thought I was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from me combing out here to me trying to fade to me doing my steps to whatever I'm doing. It's like the barbers that's in here that been cutting over 30 years, like, bro, they got over 30 years experience, bro. I don't even got 5. They got like 30 years experience, bro. So they looking at me like, yo, like, I could tell this man a beginner. And it's crazy how, like, oh no, I'm just realizing that you're not as good as you think you are until you get in the shop. Now I understand why people say, bro, I can just get good in the shop. It's better than just go in the shop, because, bro, the shop way different from school, bro. It's way different. It's way different. Especially if you got barbers that care. You know what I'm saying? If you got barbers that care and y'all a team and they helping you, bro, you in good hands. Like, that's what I got. I'm grateful to have that, but bro, I came in thinking I knew something. Like, I thought I was gonna be like, I came in, I ain't gonna lie, I be cutting. I be cutting, but I do have times where I struggle. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I do have times where I struggle sometimes trying to take some lines out, or it take me a little longer to fade certain parts of the hair because I'm trying to figure it out. And they looking at me like, this nigga taking a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like, I appreciate them for, you know, stepping in and giving me that advice. You know what I'm saying? That big brother advice. You know what I'm saying? They like big brothers, man. But man, I'm telling you, bro, like, I thought I knew something. I thought I knew. And I wasn't going to make a video like this right now, but I just had to, bro. Like, I recently had an experience, bro. Yesterday, I had an experience. I was cutting a lady, right? And the owner let me practice. And I had cut her hair. Like, before I cut her hair, I was asking her, I was like, hey, how you doing, of course, and things like that. I was like, how would you like your haircut? You know what I'm saying? She said, oh, he know what I want. It's another barber beside me that's been cutting her hair for years, but she was just trying to give me a chance. She said, he know what he wants. So I went in there like, yo, you not gonna tell me what you want? You know what I'm saying? So like, that was one thing. I just had to figure it out. She didn't know what she wanted. She just said she wanted a trim. So usually when people want to trim, we was taught in school, when somebody want to trim, you take the guard, like a big guard, and you cut a little bit. And then if they not cool with that, you take a smaller guard and you cut a little bit until it's an acceptable length. I tried that. She was like, no, it's too short. I don't know, bro. Like everything I was taught is not what it is, bro. Like, and I don't know, I just felt like I left a bad impression, bro. Like, I left a bad impression. She was like, you cut it too short. This is wrong. This is not what I usually get. This is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? This is not, like, I don't know. Just everything was going wrong yesterday, bro. So basically, the cut didn't go right, man, because she didn't know what she wanted, and she always had let that barber cut her. You know what I'm saying? She just didn't know. But it's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it would have been nice for her to know what she wanted. It would have been nice, because all she said was take off a little bit off the top and then make the size low. You ain't say how low. You ain't say, like, you ain't give me no specifics. You just said low. So like, I went low. I went about like a 1.5 close with the grain, and then I went like a 3 open at the top, and I was gonna start cutting it down, but she just straight up said it's too low. But that was one thing that happened. And then I had a separate incident, bro, where it was this guy. Again, he was getting cut by the same barber. He sat in my chair. He gave me a chance. This was like last week. He gave me a chance. He said, he told me how he wanted his beard and his lineup and all that. And then I did it. And then he was like, yo, he kept like complaining about the stash. The stash was the only problem we was having. Like, it wasn't thin enough, or I wasn't cutting it the way that he wanted it. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, this is my first time cutting him. My first time. But I was trying my best. But he straight up told me, yo, as a barber, you supposed to know when anybody sit in your chair, you supposed to automatically know what they want. Bro, how I'm supposed to know exactly what somebody want if I'm just cutting their hair the first time? I don't know how your skin gonna react to my clippers. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Like, you told me what you want, but like, I gotta, like, give me a chance, bro. Give me a chance. I'm not gonna know exactly how you want it, bro. It's my first time cutting you. Like, I gotta see how hair is cut when I'm doing it at different angles. I got, like, it's different things you gotta think about when you cut. So like, just, I feel like you can't go by that, bro. Imagine you a barber, and this for my barbers out there. Let me know if I'm tripping, bro. As a barber, if somebody sitting in your chair and they say, I want to fade, but they don't specify nothing else. They don't specify, like, if they want a ball fade, or they want like a shadow fade, or they don't want you to touch. They line up, they want to keep your sideburn. They don't say nothing, they just say a fade. And you cut it. And then they get mad at you because you did something wrong, but they didn't specify. Like, I feel like that's not your fault, right? Am I tripping? Let me know if I'm tripping, y'all, in the comments. Let me know if I'm tripping. Or they tripping. Maybe the client tripping, I don't know. But yeah, yo, like, it just really humbled me, bro. Because, like, all I could do was say, all right, you know, I'm gonna try, you know, like, I'm gonna try to fix it. You know, like, I'm gonna try to, and it wasn't even messed up. It was just like, they said I wasn't doing it right. Like, they kept saying, like, yo, you supposed to already know what I want. How am I supposed to know what you want if this your first time? That was just, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro. Nobody at school came in there they first time and said what they wanted and said, yo, you supposed to get this right the first time. This your first time cut. Like, nobody ever said that. Nobody ever sat in my chair with an afro and said, bro, you supposed to cut it down the first time, right the first time. I don't know what's in their head. I don't know they hair pattern. I don't know none of that until I cut it down, until I do a skin analysis. Like, I don't know, how am I supposed to know? It's just a lot I started to learn, bro. Like, it's a lot I started to learn. Like I said, I'm not trash or nothing. It's just, it's like, it's a lot, bro, that come with this game. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. People expect greatness from you. People expect, you know, a certain haircut, a certain outcome, and you just have to deliver. Even if you don't know how to deliver, bro, you just gotta figure it out. And I'm slowly learning that, man. I'm slowly learning that. Like, this ain't like school at all, bro. This ain't like school at all. And I knew it wasn't gonna be like school, but this completely different. This is completely different, bro. Like I said, school is set up a certain way. The shop is way different, bro. It's way different. Right? You really gotta be on your toes. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's gonna come through the door. You like, it's, and people got higher expectations for their cuts. Like, in school, it's school. So if you still learning, like, you can mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they sign waivers and all that if you mess. Like, if you mess up somebody bad, they knew what they signed up for because it's a school. You get what I'm saying? But in a shop, you mess somebody up, you know what I'm saying? You fuck somebody, you better use these. You better know how to use these. You know what I'm saying? Or you better know how to fix your mistake. One of the two. But way different, bro. Like, that's really, I said, they humble you, bro. It's just, in my head, I'm thinking I'm better than what I am in my head. And then I'm realizing, bro, you still a beginner, bro. You got a whole lot to learn. Barber journey's crazy though, man. The barber journey is crazy, but I've been doing pretty good still though. Like, I feel like for me, my first time in the shop, like, I feel like I've been doing pretty good. Like, they even told me, like, yo, straight out of school, like, with you being straight out of school, like, you doing real good. Like, you doing real good straight out of school. Like I can hold my own. I could be at the shop by myself. I got a key now. Like, they're like, yo, you could be at the shop by yourself. Like, we trust you to be by yourself, like, with nobody assisting you. And to be honest, it was always like that when I first got in the shop. Like, when I first got in the shop and I showed them my cuts and I said, yo, this is where I'm at, but I'm still willing to learn. Yo, they trusted me out the bat. It started with me just getting cuts, no assistance. And then it grew to me, you know, getting some clients and me going out there passing out cars, and just the fact that they don't gotta feel like I'm handicapped. They don't have to feel like they gotta hold my hand. Like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, because you got some shops, if you don't know how to cut, they will not let you in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know how to cut at all, they will not let you in there, because you gotta think, like, the reputation of the shop might be tarnished because of you. Like, if you out here butchering people, if you out here messing people up, I'm talking about real bad, yo, why would they, you know what I'm saying? Why would they keep, because you, like, in reality, it's like, yo, you were supposed to learn this in school. That's why when I was in school, that's why I'm glad I didn't turn nobody down. I turned no one down. Nobody. Like, I cut anybody, any texture, even if I didn't know how I was cutting it. And I'm glad I did that, because with me being in the shop now, cutting straight hair, like, I wasn't cutting straight hair like that. Now, it's like 80% of my cuts is straight hair. Like, I'm grabbing shears majority of the time. I'm grabbing shears. I'm cutting people with straight hair majority of the time. And I'm glad, because it's making me nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's making me nice. Like, it's making me good. It's keeping me on my toes. But, hey, y'all not gonna understand unless y'all actually in the shop. Like, y'all don't understand, bro. The people that's still in school that think y'all fired, bro, like, you not fired until you in that shop. I'm telling you, because you're gonna have somebody that's been cutting that's gonna tell you about yourself. They might not say nothing, but they gonna look at you and they gonna be like, I wouldn't do that way. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bro, I had a realization, bro. I had a reality check yesterday, and it just humbled me. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I got humbled. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't do nothing, like, I ain't do nothing wrong, like, disrespectful or nothing. It was more so, like I said, just, I didn't approach the cut. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take accountability. I could have asked her, how do they usually cut it, as far as, like, what do they use, or, like, what techniques have you seen them do, or, like, what's some of the things I could have did that. But I swear I did though. But I don't know, maybe I could have really went into detail more, you know what I'm saying, before I started just jumping out there grabbing that 3. And, you know what I'm saying, but it's cool though. But it come with the game. It's a learning process. It's a learning process, and I said I'm just grateful to have the team that I have, the people I have around me, man, that are willing to give me guidance. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like I still would have got it. Like, I still would have improved my skills, and I'm improving every day. But I feel like it would have took me a little longer, because you got them in there. I ain't gonna lie, they booked out the whole day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all don't see it, bro. Y'all don't see it, but, bro, it's the barbers in here. I'm telling you, it's only 3 of us. It's 2 vets. They've been cutting for years, and it's me that has been cutting less than 5 years. Bro, I'm telling you, when I tell you, bro, like, they get them in, get them out. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'm telling you. 20 minutes all day. back to back to back to back, no problems. Like they in and they out. It's insane. And I'm watching, bro. I'm soaking all the gems in. I'm seeing how they cut. I'm like, dang, bro, that's gonna be me one day. That's gonna be me one day. Cause I probably average a good, like I say it take me, like the longest it take me is like 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and that's if I'm really struggling on something. But if I'm not struggling on something, like probably 30, 32. But I'm not really trying to worry about speed. I'm more so just trying to perfect my craft, you know what I'm saying? Once I perfect my craft, that's when I could skip steps, and I could, you know, that's how you get faster. You perfect your craft, that's how you get faster, that's how you get better, that's how you build. But man, I'm telling you, bro, they really humble you. They make you realize where you at. Cause I thought I was good. I thought, not saying I'm not good, but boy, I'm decent though. I'm decent. I could do a good lineup. I could do a decent fade. I could do a decent fade. One thing I'm trying to work on though is my tapers. I'm definitely trying to work on my tapers. I'm trying to get my tapers more blurry. You know what I'm saying? If y'all look at my Instagram posts, y'all see my tapers, but I definitely want to get my tapers a little more blurry. Definitely get my tapers a little more blurry, man. I think with the fades, I'm pretty good with the fades, but I want to make my tapers more blurry. If I do have to work on something with my fades, I feel like with the fades too, making them a little more blurry. Like they faded like if I do a fade to the average person, it's cool, but me being me, bro, like I like taking an extra step in detail. So I say just overall, bro, I gotta work on my detail. You know what I'm saying? Detail, more blurry fades. I want my joints blurry. I want my fades blurry, like you need some glasses blurry. But yeah, man, it just got a lot to learn. This is not what I thought. this not what I thought, bro. It's better though. It's better. Like being in this environment, it's forcing me to be better, bro. Like it's forcing me to go hard, cause it's just different, bro. Like I said, in school, they give you clients, they give you people. In a shop, you gotta go out, get people to come to you. You gotta promote. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta get them to trust you enough to sit in your chair, cause they could change their mind last minute. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of them want to see work. They want to see work. If the work not good, they're not gonna come to you. Or they might see your work and they might have been going to another barber, and if that barber's work is better than yours, they're not going to you. Like, why would they leave their barber? You know what I'm saying? When you not even as good as that barber. Then on top of that, you probably haven't even been cutting as long as that barber that they've been going to. So they already have in their head, they already have how a fade is supposed to look. So like if your fade is not the same or better than how they already thinking, bro, they not coming to you. And that's how it is, bro. That's how it is. That's why it's good to catch people that don't really have a barber, or that they just willing to give you a chance. Like anybody that's willing to give you a chance, you better, I'm telling you, if they willing to give you a chance, you better go ahead and take it, bro. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, I'm just learning, just a student of the game, learning, just trying to get better. Just any information that they willing to give me, man, I'm just willing to learn, bro, so I could be better. I said, I ain't trash now. I don't think I'm trash. I always tell y'all I'm decent, bro. I'm decent. I feel like I'm decent. If I'm trash, let me know if I'm trash. If Shad is trash, be like, Shad, you trash. You trash. Like, if I'm trash, I'll accept it. But then I'm gonna get better though. Don't just say I'm trash just cause, you gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man. I'm not upset or nothing, bro. I'm not like mad that I'm not where I want to be. It's just gotta put in more work. But it's your boy Shy Fades, and this is just the beginning of the journey, man. I'm excited for the journey, bro. Like this just, it make me want to go harder. You know, it make me want to do better cuts. It make me want to do cleaner lines. It make me want to just be a better barber. Like some barbers will just cut the same and never want to learn, bro. Like they never want to get better, bro. Like my boy Sean said, that's one of the barbers, bro. Like my boy Sean said, bro, never stop learning. Never stop learning, bro. And I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna forever learn, bro. That's why I feel like I'm gonna grow. That's why I feel like I'm gonna be better, because I'm never gonna be in a place where I'm gonna feel like, okay, I'm the best barber. Or like, all right, I done mastered everything, because you can always learn something, bro. So, that's your boy Sean Face, man. I'm gonna see y'all next time. And we gonna keep going, bro. Like, I want y'all to see me get better. I want y'all to see Shy Face get better. Like I said, I'm still a beginner. And if you in school, let me know if you going through this too. And don't give up, man. Don't give up. Don't quit because somebody tell you trash. Because you might not even be trash. Like, you gotta remember, you just starting off. So, everybody trash from the beginning. But as long as you get better and don't give up, bro, you gonna be cool. I'm gonna see y'all next time, man. Yo. Keep learning. Went to the store and I got me some pennies.